especially a lot of the people who've been playing for a long time. Like, a lot of new people are like, oh, this is great. But most of us who've been playing for a while, this is anything but great. This is like the worst of the worst. Like, it does not feel good. This is a old solid build. This is when I start getting frustrated when I'm playing. Yeah, well, here's what I'll tell you. That's my IGN. Like, if you have your essential shop, this is something to build. Like, what you're trying to build in the beginning of the game, especially since they gave you a lot more health, is you want to build a tank build. So the fastest tank build you can create is the Borson with the Belt of Phasing, which I used to hate, but it's like it became one of my favorite abilities recently. And I'm not gonna go here. I'm gonna go into the heavy instead. We're gonna pick this, the Hailstrom. This gives you a triple protection banner, will give you a 40% boost and your health automatically. So the idea is the way, yeah, you definitely don't want to start at Eventide. Like, if you're gonna start, here's what you start at. You start at Flag Hunter. Flag Hunter is the least taxing, what do you call it, game mode to play as soon as you start. Flag Hunter's win condition doesn't even get to be able to be reached until around 7 or 8 minutes into the game. Until there's 10 flags on the field, you cannot win Flag Hunter. It needs 10 flags minimum. So it's one of the very few levels that you can actually go run around, build up some of your heavies, start getting your primal ready, and you can avoid fights. And even the whole idea of the game, like, to win Flag Hunter, is super easy. Once you get 10 flags on you personally, find a way to keep yourself as far away as from the opposing team as possible, and then just run at the edges of the map. Literally, you can win Flag Hunter almost every time. It's super easy. Yeah, so, but that gear setup I just gave you is one that you can definitely reach. Yeah, that's good to have. So if you're going to use the heavy sniper, believe it or not, the build that I just showed you before is a super strong build too in the beginning. It's Sincerity, which is a really good battle rifle. I think it's the second best battle rifle in the game for me. It's the second best rifle in the game for me. My favorite is the Lost Dreamer, because of its damage output and its range. It and the Lost Dreamer share the exact same range, which is 10.6. So what this gun allows you to do is, since it outranges most weapons, you can kite backwards and shoot at somebody, and they'll be out of you'll be out of their range, but you'll be in theirs. So that's why this gun is actually really, really strong. So that's how I would win a lot of fights. I just run backwards a lot. If you're using Objection, that's good to have. If you got your hands on the Leap Attack ability, that's also decent, because what you use it for is, sometimes if the person is low, you can jump on them and kill them, or you can use it for the opposite, to run away from somebody, to escape. So Leap Attack is actually pretty decent. When it was originally created, it was protection. They moved it to Vanguard. That's why I'm so in love with the Warden, which has no damage, but the Warden is protection. That's why I love that build so much. If you can get the Warden, I would say I suggest it. The reason Borson was good last patch, but because it's so weak now, that it takes you your full clip plus some of the other clip to take out one person, that it doesn't help. Like, I can play it and do well because I have 6 bars of energy, because I've had my stuff leveled up high enough now to finally reach it. But it's not because the gun is strong, it's because I have so much health is the only reason I win with this gun. It's kind of dumb. They ruined almost every primary in this game. Even the ones that they buffed, they're still not strong enough to beat a person, an average player with 5 bars of energy. None of these guns are strong enough to beat an average person with 5 bars of energy on one full clip. they will need a clip and some, or heavy and a full clip, or 3 or 4 heavies and maybe 3/4 of your clip. That's how the game has broken down to. It's disgusting. It's like, it's totally not cool. The reason I have a major problem with it is I play almost like a new player. I play one set of equipment, low level, and I run at players who are using higher gear than me because I've been playing with them for a long time. I'm trying to level them up because I get no XP for my level 20 items, and I can't buy a boost. So I'm trying to play it like from a new player's perspective. So that's why when I say, yeah, you got to buff the primaries and people are thumbing it down in feedback, it's kind of weird to me because I am literally playing it like a new player and it feels horrible. So I don't understand how some people who just started playing in 0.06 and they're like, oh, I love the way this plays. But I'm telling you, it plays like the Seeker build from the last patch, which I hated. It's like my least favorite way to play. Weak primary, heavy primal, what do you call it, focused build. It's not fun to me. To me, it's annoying as hell. To not have a primal or a heavy and you go face somebody and die 90% of the time. Yo, I mean, I was circling around people, dodging, and I was dying. And I was just like, what the hell? The gun would just... And here's what's even worse. You'd be like right at the edge of killing somebody, and they just get one extra shot, you're dead. And you're just like, seriously? 90% of the time? It's the only gun that plays like that besides this rocket launcher. The Rush is a rocket launcher that unless you put it into infinite Rush builds, it doesn't work. This gun supposedly gets good at level 15. Whoops, wrong gun. This gun supposedly gets good at level 15. It's okay at 10. I'm only losing 80% of the time now. Not 90. At level 10. 12 is supposedly one of the other parts where it's supposed to get good. I'll probably drop down to 70, 75. Level 15 is when it starts basically becoming maybe 40, 60 or 60, 40, or you're trading. Or 50, 50. That's insane. It takes so long to level past any... To get to 10 is hard. Now, just imagine when... Let me show you what a level 20 bar looks like. It's insane to me. It's not... They're completely different. Like... You see, the problem is... The dream that they had for VG was they were going to make it into an esport, what do you call it, giant. But there was some mismanagement in money. There was some mismanagement in monetization. So they made everything grindable. Skins, everything was grindable. And what X-Scoundrel, one of the guys who used to do shoutcasting for them, said like the biggest mistake was not making every skin only purchasable. That's it. Because the skins don't make you play better. The skins were just cosmetic. Some skins actually gave you a little advantage because of the way the animation worked, but in most cases it didn't. So you should have made every cosmetic skin something you had to buy with real money, no matter what. Yeah, that's the mistake. That's literally the mistake. Like, if they want this game to succeed, do not let people grind skins. Since it's cosmetic, make us pay for it. Like, they want to take my money, put Vainglory skins on some of these characters. Imagine a Sunder with a Candy Twirl Koshka legendary skin. I'd buy that. I'd give them $15 for that. Imagine Ice Queen Celeste on Isia. I'd give you $15 for that. Like, I will not buy Boost for $15 to $25, but I'd buy a skin for $15. I'd buy a skin for $25, depending on what the skin was. So that's just it. Like, that's where the money's at. Like, and I don't have the money, like, to say, like, I could just buy stuff, but the nostalgia in it and how cool it would be to see those characters running around on the stuff, I do it. I do it in a second. Imagine they sold sword items. I play chain guns, which I hate. Like, currently I hate playing chain guns. But boy, I'd be dying playing chain guns with a sword mask, a sword vest, and sword camo pants there. Or even a cyborg sword. Yeah, I'd play it. Just because. So that's my point. And they're definitely planning on doing that. I think their biggest mistake right now. Oh yeah, the chain guns. Like, if you look at my previous builds, I used to play a game called Duel, and what it would be dual battle rifles, dual mortars, dual chain guns, dual rocket launchers. So I would play. They're off banner, but they were two of the exact same type of weapon, one in heavy, one in primary. And here's what was funny. In previous patches, that actually worked because the primaries were strong enough to be dangerous. So when you didn't have heavy, you could still play. Like, there are tricks that people found out. Like, one of the craziest heavies in this game is the Lumia Prodigal. It has exactly one charge. And then a friend of mine, she basically ran. She figured out if you put the Bracer Dedication on that thing and you drop the Lumia Prodigal onto a crowd of 5 or 6 people, you never run out of ammo. It's forever charged. I would be like, yo, how's she dropping 2 bombs on me? Like, she killed one set and then she dropped a bomb again. And you'd be like, what the hell just happened? That's supposed to have one charge. And she goes, Bracer Dedication. I was like, damn, that makes sense. Then I started using that same build on a bunch of different mortars or things with very little ammo. Oh my God. This is like the best trinket. Like, this is one of the best. I got this thing like on my 3rd or 4th day playing. It's awesome. I think it was one I got for free. This is when you used to get items at the end of matches or weekly stuff. It was so good. You used to also get dust. It was awesome, man. Like, the problem with what we're facing here is there's just not enough stuff. Your rewards are anemic. You only get mods unless you're playing the 2 quests. You need at least 10-15 quests per day so people have stuff to do. You need to be giving me dust, shards, mods, marks, quints, whatever you can give me, so that at the end of matches, especially if I do really well, I get some really cool stuff. I haven't played it in a while, but I was playing a Marvel Realms of Champions. I'm probably not going to be playing it much anymore either. But man, every match, even when you lose, you get stuff. And you get lots of stuff. You're getting stuff. It's just giving me stuff, whether it's shards, whether it's dust, whether it's something, just will give me an incentive to say, like, it's not just a waste of time. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's completely a malpractice to tell me a level 20 item doesn't gain even 3 to 4 points of XP or dust every time you play it. Why are you telling me find my play style? I find my play style. I get my gear to level 20, and then you tell me the only way I'm going to be able to get stuff for it is if I buy this boost. This is the only way I get dust for it, if I buy that $15 boost. I keep saying the boosts don't have enough options. If my kid came to me and told me that, hey, can I get this 30-day boost for $15? I'm going to tell him, get the hell away from me. Because I'm not giving you $15 for a freaking boost in a game for only 30 days. Be gone. Now, if he told me for a skin, it was Christmas or his birthday, yeah, I'll do it. If I have the $15 to give because he really wants it. But for a boost, hell no. What up? I don't know. Sure. Yeah. So my thing is break these boosts down into 3 or 4 categories. 10-day boost, 15-day boost. 10-day boost is going to be $7. Why? If I get 3 10-day boosts, I pay 21 bucks. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, so all I'm saying is just break it up. $7 boost for 10 days. For 15-day boost, make it $9. So you'll pay $18 to get 2 15-day boosts. Or save the money and pay 15 bucks. That's it. Like, I mean, give me 3 choices at different prices and make sure that the 30 days the cheapest. I can achieve 30 days in each of the different categories of the boost. It's just that I will wind up paying more. Believe it or not, I wouldn't even mind paying them $21 because it's under 10. Psychologically, it doesn't bother me as much as paying them $15 in one shot. It's actually a psychological thing. It's just too much money to me for not a skin. Because the skin, once I buy it, it's mine. The boost, it's going to go away. So that's why I don't like buying boosts. But yeah, same thing. They could do it with every one of these boosts. And the mod boost, I say they need to like decrease that or triple the drop mod rate, because there's no way in hell I'm paying you $25 just to get a double mod rate. I personally can get, when I'm playing all the time, I personally can get, without talking about the other quests that are happening, at least 3 to 4 mods per day. And then when I get those 2 quests, another 2 drop. So I can get mods like crazy. When you're in Well Rested, I'm getting like 4 or 5 mods. I'm getting like 3 mods dropped anyway. So in a day, I can get at least 8 mods. So, wow, I got 16 now for $25? Hell no. That's never going to happen. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I got so much mods that my list used to be completely filled. The reason I didn't used to do them is because look how much, like, this gun would be getting mods just for no reason. Like this gun used to get mods way more often than any other weapon, as did this one. That's why their list is still super high. They used to get mods every other minute, and I just don't understand. Like, I still have mods where they're mostly green. Let me see. Did I finally get one blue mod in every one of these? Wow, that's cool. I think the abilities I just got, no. This is Stasis. I have no rare mods. This is new. This one they gave me an epic, which is kind of neat. And it's actually a really good mod. The Tinkerer brings it down by 9%. Spirit Well is really nice. Meditation is awesome sauce. So like, this is like one of the best epic mods I've ever freaking seen. Temporal Rush, I finally started getting blues. All blue, all blue, all blue. Oh, yeah. For some bizarre reason, Stasis can't get a rare mod for its life. So I don't know. Like, I don't know how that works. And I got double mask, which is still annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But like I would say, if you guys are starting out, go for a tank build. Go for the Borson. Go for the Hellstrom. Go for definitely for the Belt of Phasing. It's a much better build for that. If you can, I would definitely tell you in abilities, Warden is a very good ability. Temporal Rush is a super ability. Grounding Bolt is really hot. Leap Attack is nice. The heals are actually good now. They weren't before. They're a lot better now. Stasis, believe it or not, is actually good since this patch. It used to be trash. Like, you were talking about it had like a 40% success rate of keeping you alive. Right now, it's over 60 to 70. It's much better now. Like, the biggest screw up about this thing is it literally, you can't move or shoot while you're in it, and its cooldown is kind of high. Wait, did they lower it? Let me see. No, they didn't. This has, for a 1 second invulnerability, its cooldown is ridiculously too high. Its cooldown needs to be somewhere around 18 to 20 seconds. I'd say 20 would be fair. I believe its catalytic version should be around this 22. But the way they have it, man, for an ability that's not like super OP, like, I don't understand. They buffed this ability. Where is it? They buffed this ability. This ability needed a nerf. They buffed it. So I don't even understand it. This is like one of the most strongest abilities in the game because of the strength of its shield. It is so strong. By the end, they might have nerfed it a little because the duration seems a little shorter, but it's crazy. Every minute you can use this ability 4 times. Every minute. So it's crazy. It's one of the craziest abilities I've ever seen. You can use stasis 3 times a minute. You can use protection twice in a minute. Maximally twice in a minute.